Hoo-wee. 2020, a year in review for Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, you guys remember when everybody bought Emancipator and they didn't even get the chance to play a deck in a tournament just to watch the deck get banned? Yeah, I remember. This was the year of, Konami's not going to ban that. There's no way, it hasn't seen tournament play yet. Yeah, 6 months later. Bye. A beautiful time. Let's dig on into our year in review with my fridge starting up, shall we? Before we get too far into the year in review, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you guys don't miss out. And now I have to take time to thank each and every one of you. When the whole Rona thing started this year, I was kind of a little bit bummed about that. And then I went to streaming, and usually every Monday, with a few exceptions, I sit down and we have a good fun time on stream with everybody. And we've been doing this for a whole year. I've ran 3 Tournament of Madnesses at this point in time. And people love the whole custom ban list thing. It's a great dumpster fire to watch. I love when people start off and they go take a nap or something, come back and they're like, "You're still here?" It's like, yeah, we have a show to put on. So streaming hasn't necessarily changed my life. It's made my experience in Yu-Gi-Oh! All the more fun. We've been making mats all year. It's a new interactive level with the community that I necessarily haven't done before. So I just once again want to thank each and every one of you out there. You guys are freaking fantastic. You guys have made MCO40 more excited. I love this game more, and I love the community that surrounds it. Alright, so that's my little diamond heart that I make. Everybody always loves that. So thank you. I really do mean it, guys. I don't say it enough, but every time I don't say it enough, people are like, "No, you say it enough." So 2020, a year in review. So let's get this straight, all right? So at the beginning of March here, last competitive event I played was a regional. I played 9 rounds. We built a really cool stream deck, and we moomed it up. All right, you guys can see the video back on the channel. That was the last super regional I got to play. So at least I got to play in 2020. Now as we head on into 2021 here, in February it'll be a year since I've played at a regional or higher competitive event. It's not a bad thing. I find it interesting, but there's that. So earlier in the year, when the whole Rona thing started, you probably noticed that one of the hottest sets of the year, the Eldritch Emancipator set, came out. So many players were like, well, there's no competitive events for the foreseeable future, so why should I buy into this? Have you guys seen the prices on the stupid Eldritch cards? Eldritch and Emancipator were the 2 hottest things at the beginning of the year, and all of a sudden, you saw this huge, I guess, like dip and then increase. Like as soon as people started having the chance to play, you saw prices going, and the Master Rule hit. Yeah, we did have the Master Rule revision. Hey, you guys remember Master Rule revision, Master Rule 5? Thank you, Konami. We were so excited last December. I remember I was sitting at a regional in December last year, in 2019. I remember sitting there, they made the Master Rule revision announcement, and I was so freaking excited. I was like, like, this is a huge game changer. All last year we were so excited. We were bouncing off the walls. We were like, oh my god, this fixes the game. And then 2020 happened. We've recessed. But the thing was, the community stepped up where Konami kind of lacked off for a little bit. And it was actually a really nice change of pace. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Tubers, MBT, me, APS, SEMO, everybody had a tournament for the community. Everybody and their frickin' mother was involved at that point. Alright, like, I gotta give it up for the community, alright? Like, there were a lot of tournaments, there was a lot of online DB play that you had the chance to engage in. And then Luxury and PPG started up. We had more competitive events. And then near the end of the year, Konami started doing, and what was it, November? So it took Konami 5 months to basically start, well, we started Remote Duel. We had some hiccups. The community destroyed our Remote Duel server. Yeah, god dang it, guys. We could have had something. And then they kind of rebooted the whole Remote Duel thing through Gen Con and stuff. We started to see more events. And Remote Duel's become a success. But besides the occasional community going, this is a horrible idea. Like, the community knows how to destroy itself, and they know how to meme it, alright? And it's sad and good, but we could have had so much more. It's just, yeah. So, where do we stand from where we were at the beginning of the year? Well, beginning of the year to the middle of the year, people are like, for banless, Konami won't ban anything. There hasn't been events. And that was the mentality for about half of a year. And the Konami said, no, we have to take care of problems here. All right, we understand that you haven't got the chance to play these cards yet, but we need to do something about this. Adamancipator will be forever known as one of the best decks in the game that didn't get a chance to get a competitive format win. All right, like, rip. So that happened. Konami definitely learned that they need to adapt the game, because just because there's online events, like, we also had the mentality for half of the year that, well, Konami can't acknowledge online events. Yeah, you're right, but we started the whole little invitational process. We got the community involved with these big names. We kind of started opening up the door to more of these sub-notes here, and we've expanded on the Remote Duel series. We've come a long frickin' way, all right? Like, very, very, very touchy and go-y, all right, to be honest here. But we've made progress on it. It's great. So, coming from a community that had their head up their butt for half of the year going, no, you can't, no, Konami will ban that. Konami can't acknowledge online tournaments. Yeah, that's where we were 6 months ago. We've evolved at this point. We've become less to, Remote Duel. What's going on this week? I love watching these events. I love collecting the data for them because they're important to the community. Alright, like, nobody freaking cares if you like the Remote Duel extravaganzas or not. They're the only form of competitive play that we have at the moment. Those of us that like looking at stats, the metagame's still evolving. It doesn't matter if there's events or not. I'm sorry to tell you that, but the metagame evolves. I remember the metagame deniers. Oh my god, you people were the worst of the year. The worst thing that I hated to see all year was, there's no metagame. It doesn't matter if you think Eldritch is the best deck. I swear on me mum, if I was playing IRL right now, I would beat every one of you Eldritch players out there. All of you. Your deck isn't good. Adamancipator players, I will beat all of you too. Did you notice that they've all disappeared? Every last one of them. I've had one or two that were straying up until about November. They're gone. Every last one of them. Huh. Does that mean that they've either quit this game, or they've accepted the fact that the online metagame, while not a perfect model, is in existence? Oh, well, that can't be the case. They told me that everybody playing on Dueling Book was a bad thing. Really? The big thing that I've noticed out of all of this year was we do need events. Because without events, Rogue doesn't exist. Rogue gets pooped on in a very, very bad situation. We definitely find ourselves with less. We'll use the last extravaganza, for example. We literally saw Virtual World heave ho for the Luxury Games event. A week later, 2 weeks later, Virtual World, the format evolved that quickly. Within 1 week, players analyzed that information, built the counter pick very quickly. And if that doesn't show how adaptive the metagame is, how crazy that the game changes, I don't want to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player anymore. Like, I love how this year has still proven all of the trends. So don't even get me started on the market this year. Card prices are gonna go down. Yeah, you guys remember that? Better sell your metagame stuff. Yeah, and then metagame stuff went There's not even an established online, or there's not even an established community right now for playing besides online DB and some extravaganza events. You get like maybe 2 extravaganza events, one a month right now, and you're telling me at this point in time that cards are still worth something? That doesn't make sense. This year's been good, all jokes aside. Alright, like, yeah, we had some interesting moments for the community. Our market blew up. I think that the game has gone in a good direction, and Konami's been forced to adapt, and that's a good thing. So I look forward to seeing what more is to come in the future here. I do think that it's going to be an interesting experience for 2021, and I really look forward to it. So once again, I freaking love all of you. Without you guys, I'd be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. OnlyFans win soon. Alright? Everybody have a good rest of your day, 2021. Don't disappoint me like your brother 2020 did. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.